There's a proverb that says a watch pot doesn't boil. Nah, that ain't true. Just like America, we're right at the precipice of a boiling pot. It is just at that point. All that means is you have to wait just a little bit longer to see the bubbles break the surface. Because right now you can see throughout America, across this great country, which I truly love, being a veteran and a black man, that it's rising. And all it's doing is bubbling, and it's about to start. Some people don't like Colin Kaepernick. And those who generally don't like Colin Kaepernick are not those of people who are color. The main thing that Colin Kaepernick was protesting peacefully was to stop the slaying of black people by cops and also other people of color, but mainly protesting about blacks being murdered by cops. And they've been getting away with it for a long time. And the thing is, being a veteran and being a man of color, I supported Kaepernick, as many of us did. The thing is, it's not all black and white, they say, but it came down to exactly that, black or white. Because generally, if you were white and didn't have a black person married to a black person or someone very close, a lot of the white people said, shut up, we don't care. Who are you to protest peacefully this flag that honors the service people who are willing to give their lives to protect the very right for us to peacefully protest? To me, it's no different. What is more disgraceful, a silent protest or painting the American flag black? It's getting to the point where it's just going to combust in a terrible way. And all we need, unfortunately, is some idiot driving through the protesters. If Colin Kaepernick was protesting against female abuse, which I am against, or saying, please don't rape our daughters, sisters, and mothers, would more people who weren't of color would support him on that? I have friends who I do love, and they're on different sides of it. They don't agree, and so I just silently be quiet. But if he was supporting their daughters not being raped, they would probably be more on it. But much like this pandemic where we are sitting here, the divide over to mask or not mask, the people who really don't care as much are the people who are not affected by it. That doesn't matter what color it is. That just happenstance and circumstance. If you are affected by the pandemic, you probably are going to want to wear a mask or be more cautious. Those who are people of color and have had the terror at sometimes the unpleasantness of being questioned by the cops, or worried about how it's going to go down every time you encounter a policeman for legit reasons, and sometimes not acting right, agreed. But those things affect you. They affect us. That's why we care as much and have cared. The thing is, we need help from the other side, because until enough white people actually care, and I'm not throwing that off flippantly, but until enough Anglo-Saxons actually care to support our cause, this is going to continue to go on until, once again, a catastrophe happens. Because at some point, number 45 is going to sit here and tweet something to galvanize the other side. The same people, the good people at the rallies, are going to come out, and then it's going to be a full-on race riot. And then we truly all lose. I do ask this question, though. Got into a philosophical debate. Martin Luther King and Gandhi led peaceful protest in order to enact change. America was built on the Boston Tea Party and Civil Revolution. It's a different time, and I'm not saying we need to riot and destroy our property. Here's the thing about the riots. You're generally destroying your own neighborhoods, and they don't care. It's already an impoverished neighborhood. They don't care if you tear it down more. But at the same time, a peaceful protest often goes ignored. Whereas with some violence or destruction of property, it does get more attention. It's the squeaky wheel. Not all attention's good attention. But sometimes you just need, you are crying out for help and you're desperate for help. You're going to go by any means necessary sometimes to get it. You know, this hashtag stay home and we're all in this together sounds great. But words are cheap. If you don't enact action to help others and just support, say, I support you, but don't do nothing, it does no good. There's going to be the Beckys and the bird call people. Not the bird call, I'm sorry, the bramble. Before I go, I live in Arizona. 92.3, two desk jockeys were talking about the bird watching incident in the Bramble in New York. And all they did was just catch snippets. One of them actually did a tad bit of research into it, but it was the hot topic, the trending topic. Neither of them, one gentleman said, well, why didn't the black guy just mind his own business? Why did he have to film? Well, if you would have took the time to do some research, not a lot of digging into it, the man filming was a bird watcher. The lady with her dog was in a location where said dog is supposed to be leashed in order to prevent the birds being disturbed and the habitat being disturbed. So the gentleman was trying to protect what he was doing. Why did he film? Because it's obvious. They don't trust our word, no matter what, even when being filmed. So that was a way to protect himself. And you saw what she did. She purposely pretended to be under duress in order to get a response. You've seen the clip. I'm not even going to say it. But she said that she was fearful for herself when she came dragging the dog to the gentleman. We need help. Not just black people. America needs help. In this pandemic, things are going to get darker before they get better. But can we not have an all-out race war? We need others to care as much as we care. I'm tired of my people being killed. Yes, I said killed. Been a minute. Keep your eye open. I truly am striving for progress, not perfection. I hope you are too. Prayers with those that have lost anybody, and prayers to everybody going forward. Peace.